Yo, what up, my fellow anime adventurers and connoisseurs of truly exceptional storytelling? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, One on One, and today we're taking a deliberate step back from the usual high craziness battles, the rapid fire plot twist, and the frantic pacing that often defies and destroys our favorite shonens. We are going into a profound narrative. A narrative that has, with a quiet grace and a profound emotional resonance with a lot of people, it has captured the hearts of millions across the fantasy genre and millions around the globe. It's a show that just doesn't redefine a genre, it elevates the genre. It offers a deep, emotional, profound, and a captivating, truly beautiful experience. That's right. Today we are, of course, talking about the magnificent, the beautiful, the truly unforgetting Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Now, this show is a beautiful, beautiful series, like one of the best. It was definitely top of last year. Unfortunately, Solo Leveling one. Still a little bummed out about that one, but we'll move past it. Now, Frieren just didn't come in with thunderous roar or a massive marketing blitz. No, it arrived like a gentle, refreshing breeze, seemingly unassuming, yet possessing an undeniable power to its narrative. It's basically, don't let the moments in your life be wasted. We follow Frieren, obviously, who is an immortal elf who's lived for thousands of years, and how she continuously develops bonds with people. They come and go in her life because, well, her life's way too long and others are just way too short. So yeah, today we're going into Frieren Beyond Journey's End and why you should 100% watch it.
Are you asking I get to know you? How needy.
Yeah, not quite.
There.
Look at that! An adorable touch.
And now, let's get into it. Frieren's Beyond Journey's End doesn't just dabble in a very unique premise. It fundamentally flips the traditional fantasy narrative on its head in a way that is both ingenuous and deeply moving. Instead of thrusting us into the midst of a grand quest, following a party on their precious and perilous adventure to defeat a looming evil demon king, Frieren boldly brings its story after the quest. The Demon King has been vanquished, the world is saved, and the heroes have returned home celebrated as legends. Our protagonist, Frieren, is an elven mage, a being of immense, almost unfathomable power, who has lived over 1,000 years. She was a pivotal member of the hero Himmel's legendary party, a diverse group of consisting of Himmel the hero, a warrior Izin, a priest human, and obviously Frieren the mage, that successfully completed the treacherous quest of defeating the Demon King itself. For Frieren, 10 years spent with her human companions was but a fleeting blink in her millennia-long existence. But here's a profound, heartbreaking twist. As Frieren watches her beloved human companions go, wither, and eventually pass away, she's confronted with a stark, painful realization. Her detached perception of time, her almost academic observation of human lives. This basically means that she'll watch the ones who she loves fade away and just a memory away.
天地がひっくり返って
破られる。
全然あ あのエルフの魔法使いが何者だ。
受験者名簿によると名は
Frieren Beyond Journey's End is an absolute emotional powerhouse, in my opinion, but its strength lies not only in these moments, but the other moments that make it feel like a warm embrace, the funny moments, the banter between Stark and Fern. These moments also reinforce the idea that this isn't just a series that's, oh yeah, we're just going to focus on this depression that Frieren is going through, basically, but we're going to focus on also the lightheartedness of it. We're going to see the sun more. We're not going to be in the dark. We're going to see everything. It allows feelings to shimmer beneath the surface, to slowly build, but to greatly and build upon itself. How, well, Fern basically, let's just say, saved Frieren in a way. She found a new person in her life, and she's going to cling to that person because she understands now that she needs to enjoy her life. She can't just be pushing all those emotions to the side. She needs to open up about it. Like at a Himmel's funeral, she cried because she realized, oh shit, this person actually cared for me and cared about me. So let's get into some of the themes that Frieren Beyond Journey's End shows us. Grief and regret as a journey. Obviously, Frieren's entire journey is fundamentally about processing the profound loss of Himmel and her other friends, and confronting the deep regret she carries for the time she took for granted. Her attempts to understand human emotions are so slow, often clumsy, and sometimes even awkward. Like, she's like, what was that? And another is the unseen values of small moments. Through Frieren's unique, long-lived perspective, we are taught to appreciate the fleeting, often overlooked beauty of a human life. A shared meal under the stars, a simple conversation about a trivial spell, a small act of kindness even, a silly joke, or a quiet moment of companionship. These moments that we see show that she is trying her best to learn what emotions even are, because with elves they could develop it in 3,000 years or 2,000 years, but Frieren, she's starting to feel that now. She needs to feel what this thing emotion is.
You should stop going to sleep with wet hair. Really. She's asleep. Mistress Frieren, you have to wake up, or else you'll be late to the festival.
Mama.
Who do you think you're calling Mama?
Frieren's the elf who is learning to feel. Her growth is the very core of the narrative, obviously. She doesn't have a sudden, miraculous event that instantly transforms her. Instead, she learns through constant, patient observation through the actions and words of others. Then we have Fern, who's a quiet anchor. Frieren's new apprentice, Fern, is a character who provides a perfect foil and anchor for the ancient elf. She is quiet, incredibly pragmatic, and possesses a deadpan humor that often serves as a comedic counterpoint to Frieren's antics. Her unwavering loyalty to Frieren and her subtle but deep expression of affection towards her and her surprising maturity prove a wonderful contrast to Frieren. Then we have Himmel, as we know, who's the hero. He tries his best basically to get with Frieren, but she doesn't understand emotions, so she's basically tone deaf in that realm. Then there's obviously Stark, who's the timid warrior in the beginning, the third member of the new party, I should say. Stark isn't introduced as a warrior burdened by fear and self-doubt. His journey is one of overcoming his anxieties and proving his worth in the world he inhabits. Each character in Frieren feels remarkable real, with their own unique strengths, relatable flaws, and their distinct ways of interacting with the world and each other. And now, Frieren's world is a classic high fantasy setting at its core, complete with elves, dwarves, demons, and magic. Yet it manages to feel remarkably fresh in this environment called basically the anime medium. It's it's very vibrantly alive, from the quiet, picturesque villages in the valleys to ancient ruins that whisper tales of forgotten eras, and from bustling, diverse cities that are so vast that it's beautiful. It's like a D&D campaign. You're literally watching a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and you're seeing what happens afterwards. Now, the world feels like it existed long before our characters were even born, and will continue long after they leave, with its own rich history, diverse cultures, and nuanced magical undertakings. And the magic system in Frieren is absolutely incredible. It's well realized and uniquely approached. And it's not about the flashy spells or the over top explosions for the sake of a spectacle. This certainly happens, but they look amazing when they do. Instead, the series places a strong emphasis on the practical application of the spells themselves, the rigorous study of magic, and the subtle yet profound differences in the magical styles and philosophies. It's beautiful. It's Dungeons and Dragons, the anime, but you see what happens after your party beats, well, the final boss of the game, of the campaign. We're seeing the downward. We don't see the rise up and the peak. We just see the slow downward. Your party's celebrating. Everyone loves you, the heroes, and we see the world building in that too. It's a very beautiful, complex series.
でも目の前の互角の相手の対処で手に来た。ヘルンを探す余裕なんてあるはずがない。だって。
Frieren Beyond Journey's End is nothing short of a masterpiece, constantly delivering in an experience that is both breathtaking and deeply immersive. The animation by the legendary studio Madhouse is constantly gorgeous, a testament to the unparalleled craftsmanship. Every frame feels crafted with fluid character movements that convey subtle emotions, breathtaking environments, and details that make the world feel alive and impactful. And also with the action sequences that hit with surprising force. The character designs are not only impressive, but also incredibly memorable. Each one constantly recognizable and brimming with personality. The use of lighting, color palettes, and subtle visual effects create a beautiful atmosphere that is both deeply magical and surreal. But the visual beauty is only half the story. The soundtrack is also immaculate. It's not just background noise, it's an integral part of the story. The music perfectly captures the anime's unique blend of, well, quiet hope and whimsical charm. From the gentle piano melodies that accompany Frieren's to all the other ones, including the OPs and the endings. This series definitely delivers in its beauty from both the animation standpoint and the soundtrack. Well, in summary, this series is not just an anime, it's something truly special. It almost transcends the genre that we know as fantasy, magic systems, story. It's truly beautiful in what it can convey. How we should not just be looking forward to what's next, but we should be focusing on the now. How Frieren basically, oh yeah, what are we doing next? And the other humans are like, we gotta enjoy the moment, because, well, they only live 100 years, and Frieren probably won't die for another, well, I don't know, because age will not kill them, is what the series basically says. They can be 10,000 years old, 20,000 years old. They're still not going to die, and they're still going to be in prime physical condition. This series stands as a masterclass in subtle storytelling where emotions are earned through quiet moments. It doesn't have to be a big set piece of a character dying and one character is crying. It's like, that's the growth. No, just the quiet scenery is enough for the character growth. But yeah, it's a really good series, and I would recommend it to the highest degree. If you're looking for something that will make you feel deeply, make you think profoundly about life, death, time, and have an incredible, insatiable, lasting impression on your heart, this is the series for you, my friend. It was the best anime of the last 2024. And I say that because, well, Solo Leveling won Anime of the Year, so a little upset about it. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, subscribe, and of course, ring the bell. I shall see you later. 101, signing out. See ya.